welcome back to the Blades Ramble. This is episode 3 of our Football Manager series, and if you hadn't noticed already, yes, I am just playing straight through and recording separate episodes as we go along. So, and it's great fun. So the last time you joined us, let's flip back to it. We were here, and this is how we sorted our squad out. We'd looked at the squad planner. Let's have a look at the dynamics of the squad, actually. Dynamics informing you of the overall happiness of the squad. Its hierarchy in the relation. Look at this. Look at this. This is because I've made a rookie mistake already and not played into the game's hands by making myself an appropriate manager for this club. So there's very poor managerial support for me. It may be early days, but the players are going to take some convincing to get past your lack of experience. That is a rookie mistake by me, but I like to play the game realistically. So we'll see, and hopefully a couple of decent results early doors might turn that opinion, but it's going to be a long road. So the players are currently content and are unlikely to take serious issue with anything negative at this time. That's okay, that's good. Team leaders, Chrissy Bash, John Egan and Ollie Norwood. That's probably fair. Highly influential players. Georgios Boldokios, our Greek international. Ollie McBurney, Wes, League One Wes? Are you crazy? And Jackie Longthrow, Jack Robinson, Jaden Bogle, Brewster, Thomas and Nell are all influential players, as is Cam Archer, Gus Amer, the new boys. So that's good. That's okay, we're all right with that. Team cohesion is poor. They've not yet developed a good level of understanding between themselves. The club atmosphere is average, but looks like it's dipping a little bit. Many contrasting personalities throughout the club, which might be interesting. It's a core social group. I don't want anybody to be an outlier, if that makes sense. The hierarchy is as we've just had a little look at. The social groups, Ollie McBurney and Koulibaly are on the outskirts a little bit, which surprises me. I would say Ollie McBurney is probably in every social group going. Happiness, they're all fairly happy, fairly okay. Jimmy Mack is in excellent mood. Wes is in excellent mood. Code of conduct, which we've not agreed to it yet. We don't need a team meeting and we don't need any team talk feedback yet. So we've done let's just finish off these tactics then. So we've got our squad set up. We've got the player positions where we want them to be. Set pieces. Oh my word, this is new as well. Your input is required to better understand your set piece preferences. This will help us to set up routines which you can later adjust as you wish. Let's begin with your defensive preferences. I like a hybrid, if I'm honest. I like the fact that they've got a little bit of that. Biggest aerial defenders will mark zonally, whilst the rest will mark individual opponents. No, I'd want it the other way around. I'd want the biggest aerial defenders to mark the players and the rest of the team to mark the zone. Defenders will tightly mark the opponents. No, because we can lose men. Defenders will cover key position. No, because men will be free. We'll go hybrid. What posts do you want the players marking whilst defending? I like both posts covered. How many players do you like to leave forward when defending for a set piece? At least one. All efforts will be focused on defending the box, which is the Sheffield United way of doing things. Counter-attack, a few players will be left forward in it. When I were at Rotherham, in IRL, in real life, Steve Evans used to do this all the time. He used to have 3 players almost stood on the halfway line when defending a corner. And what that'd do, it would pull their team out. They had to come back and mark those 3 players. So 4 players would come out of the box and go back. It opened the game up and made the corners a lot less defensive. It's a risky one because if they choose to leave those 4 players forward and take the risk that it's not going to come out of the box, then you've offered up a great chance at goal, but also the counter-attack possibilities were huge. We're going to be balanced. We're going to have 1 or 2 players left forward. How do you prefer the ball to be delivered from an attacking set piece? I can differ on this. Back of the penalty area, delivered around the penalty spot, ball delivered to the front of the penalty area. So central is always ideal, but that is the easiest for the keeper to gather. Near post I like because I like a flick on, but I also like a header back across. We're going to go near post for flick ons, I think. How many players do you want to leave back defending during our attacking set pieces? More defenders will be left back to nullify the counter. A few defenders will focus on staying back. Fewer defenders will stay back in an attempt to be more attacking. An attacking set piece. Set pieces are going to be key for us. Should we risk it? Let's go for it. Oh no, I've got a staff preference there that was to be balanced. Anyway, how do you want your set pieces to be delivered into the penalty area? Staff prefer an out swinger. I prefer an in swinger. So the pros of that is it's easier to direct shots on target, harder for opposition to get distance on clearances. It's a higher risk of goalkeepers claiming the cross, but we're going to the near post, remember. More margin for error on the delivery. Interesting these. Reduced chances of goalkeeper claiming the cross, higher chance of keeping the ball in play, harder to score from the initial header because it's an out swinger, more risk of being hit on the counter. We're going to go for an in swinger. Interesting. Cheers, Macca. Let's do it. Set piece overview panel. Routine 1. Oh my word. This is going to be too complex for me. Right. Here you can switch between the different set pieces and scenarios. Create your own routines. You can edit shared set piece responsibilities. You can even delegate full control of set piece tactics to a member of your staff if you want. Yes, let's do that. This is where you set instructions for who delivers. Gus Hamer's going to be the corner taker delivering to the near post. And this is the attacking. This is who's going to do what. Right, got that. Okay. Right. Creators. Each instruction. Lurk outside the area. That's all I wanted. This is the screen I wanted. These are ranked lists using to determine which players assigned to each instruction. Okay. Okay. Oh my word. This. Right. Where is that instruction as to who? Corner taker. That's all I want. This is all I want. So, corners. Left footers. Order the corner takers. Sure, no, I don't want to take control of this. Right. Hopefully you guys have got a lot out of this. I haven't. All I wanted to do was highlight who I wanted as a set piece taker. Oh, must respond. Oh, this is my contract offer to George. Right, okay, got you. Tactics, set pieces, corners. Corner taker is Gus Hamer. I don't know how to change it. I can change it, but I don't want to upset Stewie Mack. So that's corners. Free kicks from shooting range. Oh, free kicks wide is Gus. Free kicks from shooting range is Gus. Free kicks from deep is Luke Thomas. Throw-ins, defensive third. It's got to be one man, hasn't it? Here we go. Oh, he's asking me what I want to do. Work the line. Work the line. Throw-ins, middle third. Work the line. Throw-ins, attacking third. Long throw. Jackie Robinson. It's because he's on suspension too. There'll be a way that you can just say, I only want long throws when Jack Robinson's on the pitch. But unless you want to comment down below and how I can do that, then let's move on. Thankfully, penalties are a lot easier. So, it's interesting that Vinny Sousa's deemed to be a great penalty taker. Oh, wow. I'd have thought Cam Archer would have been our boy, but looks like Rian retains it, even though he's missed a penalty last time he took one. Vinny Sousa next, and Benny Traore after that, even though they've got Norwood down. Okay, I'm going to go with what? If I put one in here, does it? Okay. Ollie Norwood. Ollie McBurney in front of Norwood. Right, I'll do. Captains. John Egan, Chris Basham. Adam Davis. I don't want Adam Davis near my captaincy, I'm afraid. This should be higher. I'm going against logic here, but that's how I want it. Those should be my two captains. I'm not going to change it officially because that'll upset things. And I'm not here to do that. But, hey ho. So, staff. Let's get on to staffing then. Wow. Look at how we rate in terms of tactical coaching, with the worst in the league. Defensive coaching, worst in the league. Goalkeeper distribution, worst in the league. They don't rate our goalkeeper coaches in Prem, do they? People management, worst. Scouting, worst. Oh my goodness me. Right, well, we've got several spots to fill. We've got 6 scouting spots to fill, 3 recruitment analysts, 1 loan manager to fill, a technical director. I don't want a director of football, so I won't be appointing to that. We've got 2 more coaches to fill. And according to this, I need a goalkeeping coach. I need a tactical coach as well. So let's go for a staff search. What do we say? Tactical coach. Let's go to the new search. Oh my word. Coaching. We can have a set piece coach now. That's interesting. So I need a tactical coach. Don't want him to be employed because I can't afford to buy anybody out of the contract. Not bothered about their reputation. They just need to be good at what they do. So, highlight key attributes for the role. I just want to coach tactical. Let's not overthink it, guys. Tactical. Let's go with this. Oh, I like this. That's okay. Right, I want to see the stats. Here we go. Craig Shakespeare. You're looking more and more likely, but I don't want you as an assistant. I hope that you're okay to come as a coach. It's Shakespeare's way with words. Wow. Who can tell me who sung that, by the way? That is a little nut. That is a high wage. Fairly similar to Agree in terms with players, but there are some important differences. I think we should take a few moments to discuss them. I thought you might. This is annoying me already, this. Full-time or part-time. What position they're going for? Obviously, 11 coaching staff. Do we want them to have a secondary job? If you haven't got the budget to have someone involved in each job, you can have someone double up. And workloads will be balanced accordingly. So he's seen as both a good assistant manager and coach. Bonuses and clauses I can include in there. At this stage, I'll hand things over to you. Thank you very much, pal. Let's have a look at our existing coaches. So Nath Winder, good man. I used to work with his wife, actually. Lovely girl, Katie. Hello, Katie, if you're about. They don't rate him very highly on this game. 14 fitness, that's not really Premier League level. He's on, according to this, 1,600 quid a week. So I'm just trying to gauge what Shakespeare's asking for, that's all. So Lee Rickards, also 14, he's on £1,000 a week. Matt Duke, 600 quid a week. No wonder goalkeeper duties aren't performing well. I'd be kicking off if I were on a touch less than everybody else. Jackie Lester is on £7,500 a week. No wonder he's happy. No wonder he doesn't feel like he needs a song about him. Mark Hudson, the less said the better. £7,500 every week. So Craig Shakespeare, that's more than worth it for what we're paying existing members of staff. I'm going to offer you, because your stats are so strong, and because I think we aren't sure to be in this league next year, I want to retain quality coaches. So I'm going to offer you £2,000 a week. I'm going to offer you a 4-year deal. And I'm going to want a wage reduction in there as well. So 25 grand, you drop to 1,500 quid a week. Suggest that. He likes it. We're negotiating. 2, 3. 2. And he's accepted. That's good. We're happy with that. That's our first official signing. Well, it will be. He's accepted the terms. He hasn't yet officially confirmed it. That's very good. Transfer budget is 0, as we've discussed. Next season, I assume if we stay in the Premier League, it'll be 21 million. And that's our wage budget that we've got to play with. So hopefully we can get rid of Max Lowe, Benny Osborne and John Fleck. Thank you, Eki, for offering them extra deals this year, which means I'm more work on. Now I need to look at, not a coach. Oh yeah, I do. I need to look at a goalkeeping coach, don't I? So, what am I doing here? Coaching, goalkeeper, distribution. Let's try a couple more. They're not going to all be 15, are they? There we go. Oh, they are. Look, Daryl Flahaven. Not the most glamorous of coaching careers. Worked with both our main rivals, which I don't like. Not the most glamorous of playing careers. Oh, had a decent career, actually, to be fair to him. I do remember the name. But he's better than what we've got currently on the books. So, Daryl, I'm going to be offering you a job as well, pal. And I'm also going to be asking you to take a wage cut if we get relegated. And that is non-negotiable for me. 1.5. You're going to try and squeeze me here, aren't you? 1.4. Right, if we go 1.2, then he'll be on 900 quid, won't he, champ? So we'll do that. Non-negotiable, suggest the terms. They're acceptable, but he wishes to evaluate his options. That's absolutely fine. You evaluate your options, pal. I don't think you'll be getting a Premier League job offered any time soon. So we'll knock those off. I'm now going to look for a scout. So, scouting. We've got several scouts to appoint. I want them to be able to judge player ability and potential, and I want it to be at least 15 rating for them. To look at that, we'll look at mental attributes, and I like to do that. We'll look at that. So, David Williams. How many scouts have we got to appoint? I think we said 4. David Williams used to work at Man U until very recently. Extensive knowledge of Italy, Wales and England. Adaptability. Oh, it's so good. He's also wanted by a lot of Premier League clubs, which means I'm not going to mess about with this man's wage. I am going to offer him a really good deal. In fact, I'm not going to offer him a crazy deal, let's be honest. Let's offer him a prolonged period of time with the club. We're offering him a 5-year deal. I still want him to take a wage cut if we go down though. What do you think to this then, David Williams? I know it's Williams, but he loves it. But we'll see, because he'll have other offers coming in. So that's good. I'm pleased we've got a decent offering for a good scout. Tommy Miller. Is anybody interested in you, Tommy? Yes, there is interest in Tommy as well. Wanted by 12 clubs. It doesn't tell you, does it? Is that because we're on the beta? Right, I'm putting all this work in, and we'll probably have to start a new game in God knows how many weeks. So, Tommy, old Tom, wants a 3-year contract at 77. Oh, let's do it. He's still good at what he does, isn't he? I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think staffing contracts or staffing stats diminish over time. But I might be wrong. In fact, let's give him that 1.2 and he can be on 900 quid as well on relegation. Carlo Ruiz, who hasn't got anyone interested in him, so he might be able to be a little bit cheeky here. Or is there going to be a work permit issue? Don't know. Also a Man U scout for a considerable period of time. Because he's got good stats. We want to keep him. It's a fairly low wage. Let's be cheeky with this and see if I can get away with that. We like that one. That's a good deal. Technical director. I think we need a technical director, don't we? Director of football vacancy and a technical director. I don't just want to take the first one that I see, though. Alright, so for technical directors, we need to be looking at judging staff ability and negotiating skills. But I want him as a scout. He was Chelsea's technical director, chief scout at Salzburg and Leipzig. Wow. He's been a decent boy, this lad, hasn't he? So, let's have you as our 4th scouting. He might reject this because he don't want to be a scout. I will write a sonnet. If he accepts this, I'll be amazed. Yeah. He's backed into a corner because I only wanted him to be a scout. I'm sorry about that, pal, but that's what I need right now. Ben Manga. Watford's. Oh, is he no longer technical director at Watford? He might be alright, you know. No, not as a technical director. Ben, do you fancy being a scout? Oh, you're on too much brass, Ben. Can't do it, pal. 3.5. 2.9. That's probably all right. Let's knock this off. So if 2.4, it'll be down to 1.8 in the champ. Let's try him at 2. Give him a 4. I don't want to go much higher than this, because I'm a bit funny like that. Oh, there we go. Patience pays off in the end. I need a loan manager, recruitment analyst. So I will wrap it up there, and I will continue looking at the scouting and sort of staffing options. And when I bring you back, hopefully we'll have offers in and we're able to start moving on in the season and seeing how we go from there. So join us next time, and if you haven't already, please do like, comment and subscribe to The Ramble for more of this sort of content if it's what you like. So come on, you red and white wizards, up the blades!